Here we are. It's gonna show up. There we go. Hello. How are you doing, Bon? Let's see how we do in week 2 of summer year 2 here. Let's see what I can... Okay. We've got steel frying pan, grading. Need to harvest a whole bunch of gold quality vegetables from here. Bring Demetrius a pufferfish. Bring Emily the apricot. Okay. Weather looks good. More importantly, the spirits are in good humor today. Anything new? Not really. Okay. Bon. Actually, let me do a quick check. The new sound booth bot is working.
Hello?
It is!
Hello?
Yay!
Hello? Hello?
So sound booth bot has been updated, and there were various glitches that I had because I only use Firefox for my browser, but I was able to log in on another browser and fix it. Okay. We must have a forever. Right. Okay, yes. Well, if we must have an owl statue, how about we put it over here with the chicken statue? I learned today from Mariz, actually, same person who initially I learned about the various Spoopy mods from, that getting this owl statue on your farm there's a 0.5% chance of that happening. I seem to be a magnet for them because I always end up with a ton. Inventory, which is a mess. Oh, let's see what I can see in the greenhouse. So we do have a shed over here, okay. Way too many. What's this? That's apricots. Right, so maybe on that. guessing the reason I was holding on to these was to add them here. It only makes sense. I don't want those year round. Okay. Here. That. All right. So we can go in the fridge. And so I have to pick up the pan to actually get the increased slots there. Coffee. Um, any other seeds that I want to plant? I always plant one. However, I can also do that tonight if I need to catch a pufferfish or pick up my frying pan. Those are both things that have to happen before 4 p.m. Ew. Oh yeah, it's this week's quests. 100 melons by the end of the season. I feel like that's a week 1 quest. Sorry for the bug guts one. So yeah, with Sound Booth Bot, Richard has changed a lot of how it works. He's done a whole lot of coding on it. And basically everybody who has been on SoundBoothBot 1.0 has now got SoundBoothBot 2.0 at the top tier for 3 months to try it out and see how we like it and troubleshoot stuff. That's gotta be a push, right? Yep. There you go. Where's Demetrius? At the fountain. You're welcome, Demetrius. Harvey, it's okay to get a water bath. Sunlight just don't get burnt. That sounds like very good advice. Here, have a cup of coffee. So I should probably, you know, come up with some custom sounds and try them out. I just don't know what they would be. But it feels like kind of a waste to not be doing that. Okay. Looks like I was using this. Oh my god. I sold some gold quality crops. That's brilliant. Here's another thing then. If I actually care about getting gold quality crops, how about I use some fertilizer? One of the things I don't like about how the fertilizer works in this texture pack is I can't tell whether I planted stuff. Okay. Don't eat it, smoke it. Right. That's one other thing. Do I have any oranges? I do not. Fine. Let's go see what I can do about getting some bug guts. That is not super simple quest. I don't know about entrance sounds. I mean, good? I would probably have to find out what it is that Richard does to avoid having any copyright issues. I had always thought that because they were short enough, and that was why he held them down to 6 seconds, that they couldn't be a copyright issue. But the fact that he's had to split his audio to avoid copyright problems tells me that is not the case. And I would have to learn how to do that. Okay. Some here. Okay. That's a good start. Like the "Don't Call Me Mother." Yeah, that's true. Well, see, for that to work, you have to split the audio, is the thing. I don't know how to do that. Because all of my audio, like there's the microphone, and then there's desktop audio, and that's it. So there's not a way to like still have game sounds and my voice and not have any sound booth bot noises. I have made this an obstacle course over here. Alright. It's pretty late, but we can still probably get a little bug killing done in the mines. Do I mean prep the clip for sound making? No, I mean when I send the VOD from Twitch to YouTube. I literally just push a button and Twitch does it. So everything's there. There's something different that Richard does with how his OBS setup is to change the sources of the sounds, and with how he's actually putting his VODs over to YouTube that makes it so that he can exclude just the sound booth bot clips. bugs. I need bugs because I need bug guts. Oh gosh, this floor's terrible. Okay. Bye. Yep, leave the mine. I go home now. Yeah, if I'm just using my own clips, that's not a problem. Well, it shouldn't be a problem. By all logic. However, I know people who have gotten copyright strikes on their own music compositions. And I've gotten not strikes, but copyright claims on things from YouTube's own sound library. So there's should, and then there's how is it going to actually work? Oh, and I get copyright claims on Orchestereo stuff all the time. If my channel were monetized, it would be a problem. Since it's not, I haven't bothered figuring out what the heck their problem is because I paid to be able to use Orchestereo's music on both Twitch and YouTube. You can use it on Twitch for free. The YouTube is as a Patreon perk. So yeah, their copyright system is terrible. Okay, beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Spirits are somewhat annoyed. Luck will not be on my side. Lovely. Oh, good! Autumn's Bounty. I've wanted that recipe for a while. Some hay from Marnie. What's this? 24 bugs so far. Take care of the animals first. anything that is gold quality, I need to put in that chest. Okay. Probably need... Nope. I have some. Alright, so what am I able to make now that I couldn't make before? Bounty. Which I need yams, pumpkins. Okay, great. That said, now that I've got spicy eel, I don't care that much about Alvin's bounty, but, you know, still good to have. Alright, I'll give all this to Pierre. And I'm going to try to get some more bug guts. Now the default sounds haven't been a problem. Like the individual ones that exist now. And I don't have access to like Richard's specialized sounds. Like you couldn't do your walk-on sound. I'm sure you can disable individual sounds because like I used to turn off the Christmas sounds when it wasn't Christmas time. I didn't see in the new interface how that was supposed to work. But in theory, you should be able to. Because you used to be able to in 1.0. Catching hints of fresh crab all day. I imagine Gus is cooking up his special. All those crabs that were raving last week. Should be remembering to bring horseradish with me when I come down here. All of them? I think that's all of them. Time to go to the mines. Yeah, I just haven't looked hard enough to even make it a question yet. Because so far I've already had one. I'm sure this is user error question I've had to post in the Discord. So I'll probably spend a little more time before I go pestering him. Alright, it's not a great luck day, so it's going to take me forever to find a ladder. This book again will grant some combat experience. Probably use it because, yeah, I'm still only on level 1. Alright. That's my inventory. That's right, this is less about the mining and more about... Okay. You know what? Jade is one that I'm not going to pass up. Oh, I hate these spiral ones. Really? Uh, okay. I don't remember if the warden one is even on the default sounds. We'll have to check that. Almost the only one we ever end up using is hello. So a whole bunch of loot barrels over here. And my inventory is a mess. Alright. I don't need algae that badly. Or sap. Only a chardon. I'm not gonna worry about it. How are we doing here? We're up to 58, not bad. It's 11 o'clock, so I'm not gonna go poking around for a ladder. I'm gonna have to leave in a while anyway. Right. That's the other thing, is I didn't replant this way, and I need to see where these Greenhouses need to go. Alright, yes, it's getting late. It's fine. Okay. Now, we have the abandoned Joja Mart thing to work on. We already did that. Okay. I have no idea how to get silver quality wine. I have yet to get a single ancient fruit seed. Can we do the void salmon? Maybe. Tomorrow's the luau. My usual go-to is a gold or iridium quality chanterelle. Do I have those? No. These not in the fall chest where they belong. Please hold while I go take a look at the wiki. Did I set any of these other things aside specifically for that? Okay. Gold cheese would work, a gold fairy rose would work, gold mayonnaise would work. Right. I was gonna check for any gold quality fairy roses. I don't have any fairy roses. That's silly. guess we'll probably be using either gold cheese or gold mayonnaise. And cheese sells for more than mayonnaise does, so we'll go with gold mayonnaise. Because that's totally what you want to dump into the communal soup, is mayonnaise. Wait. How many cloths do I need for the mill? 4. 50 wood, 50 stone, and 4 cloth. Glad I remembered that before I up and sold it. Yes, I'm coming, Rhapsody, sorry. Okay. Let's empty my pockets. Got Alright, I'll stick with the carrots for now. So many apples. coffee. Let's go order ourselves a meal. I'm not trying mayonnaise and soup. Oh, and it's Maru's birthday. And I don't have anything with me that she would like. Do that? Beatrice, I didn't tell you to get tomatoes, I said to get fruit. Oh gosh, not this argument. I don't understand, tomatoes are fruits. When a normal person says they want fruit, they never mean tomatoes. It doesn't matter what the scientific classification is. Yeah, same for pumpkins. Nursing Geek, I'm glad you're here. You'll be able to put this argument to rest. You're not going to give me an option that actually is a reasonable answer, are you? How would you classify a tomato? I want to know if you mean botanically or in the culinary sense. Because botanically, it's a fruit. In the kitchen, it's a vegetable. Really, I figured a farmer would know the correct answer. You're not asking the right question. I just want you to understand my point of view. It's hard for me to know exactly what assumptions I should make when you tell me something. Get that, Demetrius, but oh my gosh. I'll try to get better at it. Thanks for your help, Nursing Geek. I'd like a meal, please. Honestly, right about there works kind of well, except that's probably a good place for a horse to go. Horse stable. So what about over here? Okay, I'll start working on a new mill the day after tomorrow. I always take festivals off. Yep. We run home and come back with a battery for Maru's latest invention. Actually, while I'm thinking of it, before something happens to that annoying fruit, let's deal with that. Oh yeah, am I supposed to be working on something for you? Dried apricots and cherry jelly. Okay. I think I'm still waiting on an apricot tree to actually grow to do that. No. You are not still waiting for this. Okay. I grew that for no apparent reason. Oh, right, and bug guts, but let's take care of Mars birthday first. Well, if I don't need that. Anymore, I can sell it because there's not really anything else you can do with it. Yeah. Oh, where'd she go? By Linda somewhere. Hey Maru, happy birthday! Hey, what's this? A birthday gift? It's great! Thanks for remembering me! Kenny and I have been doing a seasonal book club. It's just the two of us, but it's still fun to discuss what we're reading. Yeah, that does sound like fun. Ah, summer, the warm sun heats up the cans for me. Then at night I've got a warm meal to look forward to. You okay? I think we've had this conversation about how that sounds like a recipe for food poisoning, but apparently you can handle it. I'm already up this way, it doesn't make sense to swing all the way down to the sewers. It's a thing people actually do, put mayo in soup. That's just so... Ugh. I hate these things. You know what? We're just skipping this floor and going down to 15. I have a thought for tomorrow. No, it doesn't open not onto the beach. That doesn't make sense. Luau is, of course, at the beach. Monster Slayer goal reached. Okay. I don't know that killing a certain number of Dougies gets me any I actually want. We're at 71. Okay. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I hate this floor, but I've got a little. Just skip it. Ooh, this is actually good. Much as I dislike these green fog situations, they mean lots of flying things, which on this level means bugs. That's exactly what I need. Yep, that's the end of that. Okay, we got. Where does that put us? 88. Okay, well, I won't be able to. I don't think. Put the bug guts in Lily's barrel in luau, but I think I might be able to get to the right number by then. The problem is 88. We'll just take the whole thing. It's going to use a whole slot anyway. Um, that. And go to sleep. It's just oil and egg, I guess. But once it's had that reaction, the consistency is just so different. And it's not just oil and egg, it needs some sort of acid, usually vinegar, to denature the egg. It's like, I like egg drop soup, but I can't imagine mayo soup. But we're making mayo soup today, so hopefully it'll go well with whatever else is putting in. So we can sell that because Gunther doesn't want it, and we don't need it. Cat. Helps if you pour the water into the cat bowl, just in case you're wondering. Handy tip. Chocolate harvest. Coffee. Didn't get any normal quality, huh? Okay, fine. And we'll get the silver quality. And let's make some shot espresso. Ah! Darn it. I got all the espressos at once? Okay. That was weird. And broccoli goes full. Also, let's get rid of these ores. Can be sold, didn't turn out so good. Oh, it did them in 3 and 3. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get rid of it. Alright, so we're going to grab a gold mayo, put in the soup, and we are going to go by way of the sewers. Just because for a half cup mayonnaise, but in the notes it says if you don't like mayonnaise as much as I do, you can do just 2 tablespoons. Man, I have so many questions about this soup. What kind of soup is it? Wait, don't go to the beach yet. Go to the sewers first. Should not take me until 2 o'clock to just kill some bugs. Flies. Clock. We're gonna be okay. We do not have still. We have 99. Are you kidding me with this? Well, if I can access barrel next to Lily's shop, I can at least put this stuff in there, and then I'll just have to kill one more. So let's see. Hey, Willie. Don't worry, I'll be back for the soup. I'm just enjoying a tender moment with my bite. Alright, but the barrel's not gonna let me put stuff in it, is it? No, it's not. Fine, fine, fine. Let's go around and talk to people. Hey, looking to escape the noise too? Not precisely. Hey there. Hi. Fine. Yeah, don't overeat, dear. I wouldn't want you getting a stomachache. Vegan garlic mashed potatoes? Honey, I think I've died and gone to heaven. What are you selling today, Pierre? I'm not gonna buy any of that. This festival always has the best food. My dad's obsessed with the governor's visit. Everything has to be perfect. Next year, I gotta remember to bring my electric guitar. Imagine a solo at this part of the song. Sure? Can't seem to decide what to eat. There's too many options to choose from. Best use my potatoes to make several dishes for the buffet. Nice. Hello, Mexican Geek. Did you bring an ingredient for the potluck? Just climb the stairs and toss it right in. Okay. But do I have to eat it? I'm asking myself the same thing, Jess. Because I just threw mayonnaise in it. One bad ingredient can ruin the whole soup. I'm aware. Isn't it wonderful to see our community come together like this? I try my best to treasure these moments. It actually reminds me of a thing I could have done. That's maybe more of a year 3 thing. We'll save that for year 3. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need more of this. Okay? Demetrius, it's because it's fun. Why do humans enjoy dancing? Perhaps there's an instinctual mechanism. So we will inadvertently convey our genetic quality to potential mates? You're both right. Can't wait for a bowl of piping hot soup. All on the hips. Okay? Ah, the luau, all the hustle and bustle of town brought right to my very doorstep. Smells are powerful for bringing back memories. That can be good or bad. True. I've heard the summer season gets very busy for farmers. Make sure you don't overwork yourself. I won't. Why can't I go play by the tide pools? I don't know. I can't either, though. Hello. Ah, can you smell that? It's a signal that the roast is almost ready. Never turn down free food. Ow, this bench has been cooking in the hot sun all day. Hello, Governor. I eagerly anticipate my visit to Stardew Valley each year. There's a palpable charm in the air. Oh, there is. Wait, can I talk to you here from here? Okay. The moment Lewis steps away from the Governor, that's my moment to rub elbows. The two of you are peas in a pod. The Governor is our distinguished guest today. I expect all of you to be on your best behavior. Those who brought something for the potluck contribute your ingredients to the soup cauldron. Have done. Should we move forward with the luau? Governor seems a little hungry. Yes, let's start. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm pleased to announce that the potluck ceremony has begun. I have high hopes that you all contributed high-quality ingredients. We want to leave the Governor with a good impression now. Well, Governor, would you indulge us with an honorary first tasting? I will be delighted. I've been eyeing the soup all afternoon. Oh my, that's the best soup I've ever tasted. You're right, it's delicious. Wonderful job, everyone. Now, who else wants a taste? Governor wasn't kidding. The soup was out of this world. Time to head home. Okay, so I should have a whole lot more hearts with folks I did not have many hearts with. Except Probus I need to work on, and the dwarf. Okay. I need to plant something there. How about I just grab a whole bunch of mixed seeds? There. Go to sleep. That's not typically how a potluck works. No, it is not. Okay. Literally mayo soup. Half cup mayonnaise, 2 large potatoes, onion, tablespoon of garlic. What? Measures garlic in tablespoons. So they're already minced? Is it, are you using paste? What are you using? 3 cups broth or stock, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. That sounds really strange. And it's even stranger that you can limit the mayonnaise if you don't like mayonnaise, but yet want to make mayonnaise soup. What? Number one source for weather news and entertainment. Lightning tomorrow. Spurs are neutral today. Okay. Now cook spicy eel. Oh, that's right. We get a whole bunch of recipes because we just raised our heart values with lots of people. I assume these people use garlic. Use jarlic, considering they're making mayo soup. So you mean, what do you mean by jarlic? Like the pre-minced stuff? Okay, we've got a fish stew recipe. And another 500 gold. Okay. Jarred minced garlic, okay. I've been remembering to, you know, the entire point to the forest farm is that you can forage on it. I keep forgetting to take advantage of that. There's a whole lot to be foraged at the moment. Oh, right. Alright, again we're running into the problem of I don't have any regular quality tomatoes, so this will put the silver quality ones in there. And let me bypass one of these yet. Alright, it is Friday, so okay, we've got honey. Grab that in a moment. Hey Scar, what you got? Walleye, sunflower, I've got hot peppers. I'm certainly not buying them from you for 200 gold. Parsnip soup, iron fence, chowder, quality fertilizer for 700? Are you kidding me? Come on now. Mr. Monopoly, Stardew Valley Art Almanac to gain some farming experience. I don't need farming experience though. I have 10 levels in farming. Great wild plum, raisins, and cookies. I should make some raisins, it's true. I'm not sure if I have the ingredients for cookies. I'm not sure if I have the recipe for cookies. But sure, let's buy that recipe anyway. Oh, and cannot forget to say hi to Jelly. Throw that away. Okay. Slaughter some more bugs. And since we're in here, we might as well kill them all. I do find it hilarious that they drop algae soup. A little slimy. Yeah, I imagine it would be. I imagine mayo soup could also be a bit slimy. So, appropriate? Forgot to bring horseradish again. Also, it's Friday. I will have a green sprinkler, please. Thank you. Uh-oh. Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private property. Sam? I'm sorry, sir. The youth these days. Sometimes I wonder if this town isn't doomed. You saw what happened, Nursing Geek. What do you have to say about this? Why do I have to say anything about this? Yeah, I'm staying out of this. Alright. I'll let it slide this time, Sam, but I don't want to see you doing this anymore. Got it? Yes, sir. Did you see that trick, though? That was rad. Are you kidding me, Sam? Like, really, the answer was, or should have been, can we just make a skateboard park? Like, we have space that we could use. It wouldn't have to be huge. There we go. 3,000 gold for that. Thank you. What do I even have in here? Okay, that's where the bake maker is. I'm going to need that for Trout Fest in a week or two, so grab that. Also want to see. Got a whole lot of these over here right after the luau. We still have some inventory space, so let's collect this prize. 5 diamonds. Thank you very much. Oh my, it looks wonderful. That's very kind of you. George spends the whole day in front of that darn television set. I wish he'd go outside more. Some fresh air would do him good. You are probably correct about that. This is now the Mayo Soup stream. Yes, yes it is. I cannot wait to hear DSA's reaction when she watches the VOD. Okay. I have not gotten myself set up to actually use iridium sprinklers yet, but that is a thing I should work on. goes. Alright, I'm gonna make some raisins. Let me do that. Go in here where the hydrator is. I keep forgetting to put the stupid hops in there. Also, I need the bug guts out of my inventory. There's also not a thing that Gunther still needs. That, and those. Wheat seeds back away. Probably upgrade the hand to gold. So I have 5 gold bars. Ew. The bait machine can go there. We have 2. Okay. Well, if the coffee's done, I can actually go ahead and just make some pale ale. No, not yet. 20 minutes, I can hang out for 20 in-game minutes. Hi, future DSA. We need your comments about mayo soup ASAP. Outside fresh air is currently very cold. I'll stay inside. Thanks, Grandma. Yeah, there. this ends, then I'm running into problems. So, right out there. There's also a lot of things we need to break. More slimy algae soup. I hear a ba-ding in my ear. Keyberg, hello! Welcome, welcome. Thank you for that raid. I will have a snickerdoodle. Thank you very much, Sishui. Thank you, Mrs. Fuzzymato. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? How did everything go? I hope it went well. What were you getting up to? Was tonight a Minecraft night? I think Saturday is Minecraft, right? Two blocks. Hello, Nova Moonlight 42. Welcome, welcome. Minecraft Bedrock, yes. So what 2 blocks? Dare I ask? Oh, because it was wine, right? Yeah. Hello, Uncle Jumbo. Thank you for those bits. Working in a village, building and leveling up villagers, just about ready to move on. Cool. Thank you for those bits, Keyberg. So cold starved, you're taking some additional risks. Digging around it. I usually just, are you using coal blocks for something? Because I usually just go for charcoal. It's just easier. At least that's what I do when I can actually play the game. Oh, that's right. I forgot today was going to be a rainy day. Rainy Rhapsody, thanks for the cheese. Tomorrow is going to be beautiful and sunny. And today is a neutral luck day. Okay? Thanks for visiting Pierre's. Closes your cashback reward program rebate. See you soon. Okay? Gunther does need that one. Great. True, this is the mayo soup stream, so yes. Oh, a lot of them had that as their first trade. Got it. Yep. Is it tomato soup? I wouldn't have thought to put mayonnaise in any soup until today. It got us a lot of friendship points with all the villagers, and the governor seemed happy enough with it, but I'm still a little weirded out. And since the question came up, Bond went looking for it and found a rather interesting recipe. Do you still have it on your clipboard, Bond? Ah, too bad it is Saturday and not either Friday or Sunday. You don't have the traveling con man to visit today. It's Alex's birthday. Lovely. No idea to get him. It's not entirely true, but I don't think I have anything to work with to give him. That can be sold. Adding it instead of cream, I guess. And I mean, that would be one that 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 is something I might need to consider for if I want to make a cream soup, because I can't have dairy. Oh, don't eat the summer squash. Okay. Those can go in there. So can those. And I need, well, how about we make some jelly out of those? Also, let's grab those raisins. Actually, I don't know. Can we even make that? Tortilla. Alright, what if we go back to just the whole meet all the recipes. Alright, what do we need for cookies? We need wheat flour, sugar, and egg. Oven Kiss needs 4 things and we only have 3 dishes. So, okay. Put raisins in the fridge. The raisins in the little fridge. Let's make some flour. And the other thing was I wanted to clear out rice also, because there are recipes that are going to need rice flour. Speaking of food, promised the fam some dinner, need to go get it. Okay, fair enough. I shall look after them, absolutely. Happy lurk and have a great dinner. Doesn't need to go to Gunther. Okay. So, let's level up our frying pan. I think only actually needs 3 bars, but that's fine. Let's also open up these mystery boxes I've been carrying around for days. Oh goody, I already made myself a glowstone ring. Thanks, you're giving me 2 of them now. Awesome, I'll go sell those back to, what's his face? Let's donate this, what is it anyway, granite? Alright, we have filled up all of the ones that we had for minerals. So, let's go there. Okay. Somehow going to the quarry has got me up here to see Sebastian working on a motorcycle. Oh, hello, Nursing Geek. What, you haven't seen my motorcycle before? I guess I haven't shown it to you. You're never riding it around town, which is probably a good thing. Considering there pretty much just are no vehicles in town at all. Sometimes after sundown, I make the long ride out of Stardew Valley. There's nothing else like it, blazing along the empty stretch of road toward the fake city glow. Once I've saved up enough money, I'm going to head out on my own, to the city and beyond, just me and my bike. There we go, oil's changed. Hey, maybe I'll take you for a ride someday. That sounds fun. Great! How many hearts do we have for Sebastian that we just unlocked? We got 4 hearts out of the, Wow. Yes, please. Oh, Keyberg, I found some coal for you. It's not going to be very helpful from here, unfortunately. Wrong to it. There we go. Opens at 2. Well, that's only 10 minutes. There we go. I have a hard hat. Thanks. That was my reward for killing 31 duggies. I'm about halfway to my goal for slimes. Same for void spirits. Long way to go on skeletons and dust sprites. Rock crabs are pretty close. Okay. Well, will you please buy these off me? Because I sure don't need them. Thanks. Do you have any? Do I want anything that I don't already have? Those are the ones I just sold you. Okay. Right. I think I'm in particular need of wood, but never hurts. Alright, let's venture back. So, you know, I'm not doing well at this whole being a good host thing. Is everyone even familiar with this game? Because I know Keyberg is. I remember that Keyberg and Uncle Jimbo and Celestial and a couple of others had done like a collaborative game of it a while back. But I don't know if everybody else who came along for the ride is familiar with it. It's basically a farming sim with lots of relationship stuff built into it. I needed to get more seeds and didn't. Brilliant. We'll just go ahead and use those. They're not as good, but better than letting the fertilizer go to waste, because a whole bunch of that would have disappeared tomorrow. So that's one of the fun things. Right. I held out that apricot because I had a quest to get an apricot to Emily. It's Alex's birthday. Do I have any books that he would like? Maybe Sacred really isn't his thing. Jack Bean Bull is the one he likes. Nope. don't have a whole lot of hearts with him, do I? I don't usually pay a whole lot of attention to Alex. So, this is one of those occasions where it would make sense to grab the Star Drop tea. Twitch be twitchy, it just forced itself into full screen mode to play the ads. Lovely. That is not a thing that I feel like it should be able to do. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Thanks for the birthday gift, Mercy Geek. This is not good weather for sports. No, it is not. When I woke up, I heard dripping from somewhere. I think the roof might be leaking. In the old days, George would have scampered right up and fixed it. Well, Alex, I think that was your cue. Those lift weights inside, or you could go investigate the leak that your grandmother heard. Just saying. Awful cold, isn't it? What a rotten day. It really is. It's like -5 out or something ridiculous. Emily, right. Here, have an apricot. Oh, you followed through. Thanks. This looks delicious. So you get these random quests that can earn us money or earn us friendship or both. One of the reasons friendship is important is because at the start of year 3, our departed grandfather, who bequeathed us this farm that we're working on, will come by in ghost form to check on how we've been doing. And we need to have made friends with all the villagers. Among other things. That's only one of the rating points, but it is one of them. Where's the goat? There we go. Oh, the goat and one of the cows are glitched into each other. Lovely. Yours. Oh, let's get rid of that warp. Getting around this map takes a whole lot of time. One of the shortcuts is if you have any of these little warps that can get you to certain points along the way. When you warp into home, using this one, which I always like to keep on my hotbar just in case I get into a tight spot, this is where you land, is right by this thing here, which is why I keep the ones that go elsewhere right next to it. Not that you have to go there to use them, but all right. We can make roots platter. Let's make some of those. goes in there. And the food in Stardew, it gives you a certain amount of health and a certain amount of energy. Every food gives you at least some energy and some health, except for things that are toxic. But then most other foods, most cooked foods, give you other things, like Roots Platter also gives you +3 attack. Crab Cakes also give you +1 speed and +1 defense. Dish of the Sea gives you +3 fishing. Seafoam Pudding gives you +4 fishing. Magic Rock Candy is like the ultimate food because it gives you +2 mining, +5 luck, +1 speed, +5 defense, and +5 attack. The foods I usually keep on me in these slots are general, just carrots give you a good health buff and a good energy buff. Salmon berries give you some. Spicy eel gives you +1 luck and +1 speed. And triple shot espresso also gives you +1 speed. And if you have these two together, you can't stack foods. Like I can't have the spicy eel and Roots Platter and have all of those buffs. But I can have spicy eel and triple shot espresso, and those will stack. Cat, I need to go to bed. Thanks. I don't actually have to go to bed this early, but there's not a whole lot else to do. I have leveled up cooking. Oh my goodness. I've got a whole bunch more recipes. And I can't even bake most of the ones I have because I'm waiting for my frying pan to level up. That's a mod. That's not normally a thing within Stardew Valley. I do have quite a lot of mods going on this save. But the thing where you have this recipe book, and this is where you put all your ingredients, and you have to upgrade your frying pan to get more ingredient spots. That's a mod called Love of Cooking. And then the part where I had to like time the process of cooking things is from another mod called the Act of Cooking. Normally, that's not a thing. It's just instantaneous. Weather tomorrow is going to be beautiful. Great. Luck today is not good. The spirits will do their best to make my life difficult. Guess it's not a good day to go mining. Queen of Sauce. This week's dish, maple bars. Ever notice how maple bars are always the first to disappear from the donut box? Perplexing, because your average maple bar tastes like a sweet hockey puck. Agree? Well, just wait until you try my recipe. You can really taste the forest in these bars. Learned how to cook maple bars. Don't we have any maple bars? Sometimes they get them in the mail. Nope. Okay. We got some string bean hot pot. Lightning rod's got us some batteries, which is good. Oh, I left the coop door closed overnight. The nice thing about that is it's easier to chase down all the animals to pet them, because they do want their daily attention. Okay, there's the flour we ground up yesterday. I'm going to throw that in the fridge for cooking purposes. I don't think you normally keep flour in the fridge, although you might, depending if it's really humid weather. It can be a good idea, actually. Although freezer is more like it. But the cooking area will pull ingredients from the fridges. I need to get a dresser. I don't have a good place to put things like this stupid hard hat. Well, the ops plants got lightninged. Even with the things right there. It's annoying. I should go to the desert today for a number of reasons, including to get more starfruit seeds. Right. Let's make some more. Well, alright, let's go visit the traveling conman. See what nut deals he has for us today. Hi, Scar! So if you're wondering why this is called Spoopy Swaggon Spoopy Swaggon Stardew, it's because we're using the Swaggon mod that turns the wandering merchant, the traveling merchant, into Scar in the season 7, or is it season 8, Swaggon. And he wants to sell us cauliflower seeds for 400 gold each. Are you kidding me with this? No. Occasionally he has things we want. Occasionally. He also has these cookies. Oh, that's another reason to get more starfruit, so that we can make these. Okay. Actually, I think I'm okay enough money-wise to go ahead and just buy all the recipes. Yeah. Hey, Jelly. Oh, and if you're wondering why the pig was meowing, this is why. Normally the traveling merchant's wagon is being pulled by a giant pig, and the giant pig has been turned into a jelly panda, which meows like a Minecraft cat, which is why the pig in my barn also meows like a Minecraft cat. No, the other mobs are not. It's just pigs got turned into jellies, basically, by the mod. Right, they still like quack and cluck and moo. Thank you for mooing. We'll drive that home right then. Alright. Right, I need to go to the desert. So let's... I really need another crystallarium, don't I? We have the ability to make another crystallarium. Not because I need another iridium bar. It is a bad luck day. The worst possible day to even think about going into the Skull Cavern. So we're not doing that. Tempting though it may be. To see if I could get some iridium. Alright, so we have a few things to do here. One of the reasons for coming here on Sundays is because, well, we can get spicy eel any day. Staircases are just on Sundays. And normally, I would just put the staircases in here, but keeping one for reasons. Because I was reminded of something at that luau that we could have done, but because we actually do want to have a good friendship rating with the villagers by the time year 3 rolls around, it's a good thing that I did not remember it for this year. It's more of a year 3 thing, once Grandpa's already passed his verdict on how good of a job we've been doing. Because it will cause a setback. Always sunny here, even in winter. Actually, it's a little hot for my taste. My delicate skin burns quickly in the sun. I mean, there. Now. Take 13 days. There's 28 days in a season. We're on the 14th, so we're fine. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't need the beets until fall. Okay. Could plant them in the greenhouse, but I can also just buy sugar at Pierre's, which is annoying, but I have not been growing beets before now, so I don't have them to turn into sugar. Ah, so now that we actually have some hearts with Alex, we get a cutscene with him. That's a good boy, Dusty. You might be the only one around here who understands me. No one else has seen the kind of stuff you and I have. Aw. Persigi, did you overhear me talking? Let's go with not really. Why? Oh, I was talking to Dusty. He and I have a lot in common, actually. I don't usually like to talk about it, but we've been friends for a while now, and I think I can trust you. Have you ever wondered why I live with my grandparents? My father wasn't a good guy. He ruined everything for me and my mom. Half the time he was gone, the other half he'd drink all night and tell me I was worthless, that I'd never amount to anything. I think he resented me for being young, bitter because he'd wasted his youth doing nothing and gotten nowhere in life. Well, that's my take on it anyway. Who knows what was going on in his mind? One day he left, and soon after that, Mom got sick and passed away. I had no choice but to move in with my grandparents. You know what? There's no sense dwelling on this stuff. I don't want any sympathy from anyone. You have to look on the positive side of things. My childhood wasn't great, but it did make me strong. I had to be. Here, let me show you what Dusty will do for a barbecued steak. Ha! Look at him slobbering. I think he might like steak as much as I do. Don't worry, Alex is still gonna be kind of a jerk. Replay. I should be able to do that. Might even be able to do that today. Oh, right. Gus, I have just the thing for you. I'm all ears. It's a bundle of locally sourced, organic, heirloom veggies. You know, the 25 gold quality veggies we got Pierre earlier this week? These are hand-picked and sorted to ensure only the very finest in quality and taste. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of offer. We got, I think, 1,500, maybe 2,500 gold for that. So let's see what he's charging. That sounds pretty good. I could use some quality veggies for the saloon. How much does it cost? Only... What was that? For a moment there, I thought I heard 25,000 gold. What, Pierre? That's right. It really is a bargain, isn't it? Pierre, are you crazy? There's no way I can afford that. I'd have to sell the saloon. I overheard the price. That's outrageous. You should be ashamed. Wait, how about 10,000 gold then? Really? That's still 4 times what you paid me? It's a disaster, Nursing Geek. I thought this was a surefire business strategy, but it turns out no one's willing to buy vegetables at a 10-time price markup, even if I put the little organic sticker on them. Here, maybe you should be just a little less greedy, because a 10 times markup is kind of pushing it. Yeah, no, I mean, I lost parts with you, but... Hey, I'm not forcing anyone to buy it. If they don't like the price, they can move on. Uh-huh. But I guess you have a point. If I make all my customers angry, then pretty soon I won't have any customers at all. Exactly. By the way, Nursing Geek, you look like you could really use a veggie dinner tonight. What do you say? Want to buy these back for the low, low price of 25 L1G? So I'm still at a loss? Are you kidding me with this? No. Gold, they don't make sweaters like they used to. No, they do not. I don't know what to do with myself now that I'm back. I don't know what to tell you, Cat. I do know that I'm going to need some sugar. Probably cooking chocolate, too, for those cookies. I don't actually know what goes into them. Today I'm just going to relax and think positively. That sounds like a good plan, Caroline. What in the world am I going to make for dinner? I don't know, Jody. Okay. In there. Oh, that can go to Gunther. Actually, let me do that before I lose track of time and then he's closed. I should go with artifacts over here. Oh, and that's got a reward. Okay. Ooh, triple shot espressos? Yes, please. Okay, let's zip back home. And sugar in there, and the baking chocolate. Now, what do cookies need? Wheat, flour, and an egg. Wheat, flour, sugar, and an egg. Okay, so we need those. I need grapes. Grape and plum. Also, I need to stop turning all the eggs into mayonnaise. Okay. Now, can I make elven cookies? No. I don't remember what they required. How about if we go for all? Okay, then they do show up. Oh, the starfruit. I don't know the starfruit. Or the sunflower. I think I have a starfruit, don't I? Not in here. And I don't think I have any sunflowers. I have one. Surely some of the ones down here will give me more seeds if I pick them right. Okay. And I think the remainder can probably be planted in greenhouse. Okay. And yes, we do have star fruits here. Okay, star fruit. Ooh. Star fruit, sunflower, and cookies. I have an elven cookie. What sort of properties does it have? Plus 50 max energy. Nice. Doesn't need to be there. This is for actual prepared foods. What was the other one? Elven Kiss. That's the one that wanted grape, wild plum, raisins, and cookies. So I would need to make more cookies. Okay. Flour, sugar, and an egg. Okay. So cookies. Raisins. Wild plum. Oh, great, because it needs 4 slots. Yeah. We won't be able to do that until next time when we get our ham back. Let's put the rest of these in here because it is good to have them for gifts on occasion. Okay. What else needs doing? Oh. I can go try to catch 3 pike before it gets too late. That's going to be a carper brain. No, it's a chub. Those are usually actually a little harder to catch than that. There's 1 pike. another one? Maybe we will get all three. And a fishing tackle. Fortunately, pike aren't too bad. Should we still be able to catch it? Okay. Turn to Willie. I don't know what the odds are that I can find Willie. Is he at the pub? Doesn't look like it. No, he's home, probably in bed. Have to do that tomorrow, which means next week. Oh, that was the other. Well, we'll have to save that for next week too then. It's too late to do the thing I was going to do with that staircase. I forgot about it. To be continued. Okay, I think that's everything. All right. Well, that's week 2 of summer done and dusted. Let's have a look-see. Who is on? Is there anybody in category, first of all? Oh, Lady KB again. We just raided her last week. You know what? I think I'm going to take a chance on raiding over to Elven Dragon 8064. I don't remember how I came to know them. They are on my follow list. Which means I very well may have just found them through somebody else raiding them. But I do like to stay within category when I can. So, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight, whether you chatted, whether you raided, whether you lurked, whatever the case may be. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.